The top stories. Deputy Prime Minister Tamasgen Teruna calls for collaborative action to strengthen veterinary services and ensure food security across Africa. And Algeria expresses keenness to cooperate with Ethiopia in pharmaceuticals and agriculture. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to EBC World English News with me, Shifa Raulako, and many thanks for watching us. Now, Ethiopia's State Minister for Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Misganu Arga, conferred with the Deputy Minister of Industry and Trade of the Czech Republic on the margins of the Ethio-Czech Republic political consultation that was held in Prague. On the occasion, Ambassador Misganu emphasized the need to further strengthen bilateral relations between the two countries, particularly in the areas of economy, industry, trade and investment, water and energy, manufacturing, as well as cooperation on defense industries. Both sides agreed on the importance of expediting the implementation of the draft agreement for the establishment of the Joint Economic Commission in a bid to enhance the bilateral cooperation in various fields. That's according to the Ethiopian Foreign Ministry. The 26th Conference of the World Organization for Animal Health Regional Commission for Africa has kicked off in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, with a focus on enhancing animal health and welfare across the continent. Ethiopian Deputy Prime Minister Tamasgen Teruna emphasized the nation's commitment to strengthening veterinary services and ensuring food security, urging collaborative actions to address Africa's challenges. The conference highlights the interconnectedness of animal health, human well-being, and economic prosperity on the continent. Johannes Fantaun has the following report.
The 26th Conference of the World Organization for Animal Health Regional Commission for Africa began in Addis Ababa, signaling renewed commitment to animal health and welfare across the continent. The conference themed Animal Health for Food and Nutritional Security and Public Health in Africa was attended by Ethiopia's Deputy Prime Minister Tamasgen Teruna, Minister for the Minister of Agriculture Girma Amanté, international and regional organization leaders, experts and policymakers. Welcoming the participants and opening the conference, Deputy Prime Minister Tamasgen Teruna said Africa is rich in livestock resources, yet struggling in hunger, adding he expressed that Ethiopia, having a large livestock population, is taking bold steps through its Bounty of Basket program to boost household food and nutrition security.
Today, we gather to talk about something fundamental: food and nutritional security. Africa is rich in resources, yet millions go hungry. We have vast lands, abundant livestock, and hardworking people, but we still struggle to unlock our full potential. Ethiopia is taking bold steps. Through our homegrown economic reforms, we have prioritized agriculture and livestock. Our Elemat Trufat initiative, Bounty of the Basket, aims to boost productivity in dairy, poultry, honey, and fisheries.
The Deputy Prime Minister also emphasized Ethiopia's commitment to a strong veterinary service and called to action, saying, "Let us act, innovate, and cooperate together."
Veterinary services in Ethiopia date back to 1908. We built institutions, we produced vaccines, we made progress, but we also recognize the challenges ahead. Animal diseases continue to threaten productivity, trade, and public health. This conference is an opportunity to shape the future. Your discussions here will set the course for stronger veterinary services, harmonized trade regulations, and improved food security. Let's act, let's innovate, let's collaborate. If we do that, we will transform not only the livestock sector, but also the lives of millions across Africa.
Susanna Pombo, president of the WOA World Assembly Delegates, took the stage and expressed the unique opportunity the conference provided to address both the challenges and opportunities facing veterinary service across Africa. According to the president, the agenda of the conference underscores the urgent need to modernize and reinforce the resilience of veterinary services.
This conference provides us with a unique opportunity to address both the challenges and opportunities facing veterinary services across Africa, a continent rich in biodiversity and economical potential, but also one that faces significant animal health threats, trade barriers, and food security concerns. The agenda for this week reflects the complexity of our work and the extent of our responsibilities.
Dr. Girma Amente, Minister for the Ministry of Agriculture, for his part, say Ethiopia is endowed with huge livestock resources. However, it recognizes the challenges in livestock production, primarily stemming from animal health problems.
It has been well recognized that our country is endowed with huge livestock resources that placed it on the top among the other African countries. The contribution of those resources to household and national economy is tremendous and highly diversified. Majority of our rural people depend on livestock to sustain their livelihoods, but there are different problems that reduce production and productivity. The most critical ones which reduce production and productivity of livestock are shortage of feeds and widespread animal diseases.
The conference highlights the interconnectedness of animal health, human well-being and economic prosperity, and aims to foster collaboration to strengthen animal health commitments across Africa.
The National Museum in Prague, the Czech Republic, will exhibit the 3.2 million year old fossil of one of the oldest known human ancestors, Australopithecus afarensis, Lucy, out on loan from the National Museum of Ethiopia. Tigsternes has more on that.
One of the most valuable and oldest paleoanthropological exhibits in the world will be on display for 2 months starting August 25, 2025. The Ethiopian Museum will also lend a 100,000 years old fossil of a child named Salam to Prague, Czech Republic for the exhibition. The exhibit was negotiated by the Ethiopian Ministry of Tourism and Czech Ministry of Culture. Speaking on the occasion, Czechia Prime Minister Peter Fiala highlighted that Czech citizens and visitors of Prague will have a unique opportunity to see the exhibits firsthand in Europe.
It is extraordinary. And of course, let me remind you that the fossils of Lucy were found in 1974, and it was actually a groundbreaking discovery in terms of the origins of humankind. The Czech citizens and the visitors of Prague will have a unique opportunity to see the exhibits for the period of 60 days, starting on the 25th of August until the 23rd of October 2025 here in the National Museum. And both fossils will be exhibited here in the National Museum. I very much appreciate this, and I would like to thank once again our Ethiopian friends for making this possible, because this is the first time ever this is exhibited in Europe, and it is extraordinary and a unique opportunity to see these fossils.
Ethiopian Minister of Tourism Salamite Kasa for her part underscored Lucy stands as a testament to why Ethiopia is dubbed as a land of the origins.
We are very pleased to collaborate with the government of Czech Republic to showcase Lucy and Salam, as Excellency Prime Minister has already mentioned, two of Ethiopia's most priceless fossil remains at the National Museum of the Czech Republic, starting from August 25, 2025. This historic exhibition is titled Human Origins and Fossils, and it will offer tourists and researchers a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see these priceless fossils firsthand, and a better insight into why Ethiopia is dubbed as the land of origins and a true origin of humankind.
The minister further added that the historic initiative is aimed at taking the bilateral relations of the two nations to a whole new level.
This historic initiative is part of the agreement between the government of Ethiopia and the government of Czech Republic to take our bilateral relations to a new level of strategic partnership. Our governments have already signed a memorandum of understanding to collaborate in key areas such as heritage management, tourism promotion, museum development, and also wildlife conservation. This exhibition is a direct result of that partnership, and it serves as a milestone in deepening heritage tourism, as well as cultural and scientific cooperation between our two countries. It is a testament to our shared commitment to promote Ethiopia's heritage in the world stage as well, paving the way for further cementing our bilateral relations going forward.
Around 40% of Lucy's skeleton was recovered, making her the most complete. She also contributed significantly to an understanding of hominids, a group that includes numerous other human-like primates who walked on two legs.
And finally, the Algerian ambassador to Ethiopia, Salma Malika Haddadi, has expressed Algeria's keen interest in strengthening ties with Ethiopia across multiple sectors. She highlighted the nation's vast potential in pharmaceuticals and agriculture, emphasizing Algeria's commitment to cooperation.
Algeria and Ethiopia have historical relations that maintain excellence in political, social, and economic areas. Both countries have enjoyed cordial and brotherly relations. Talking to EBC, Algerian ambassador to Ethiopia said her country is committed to further cement its relations with Ethiopia.
Since the independence of Algeria in '62 and the establishment of the bilateral relationships, and then the establishment of the OAU, and then the African Union, the two countries have always worked together and have had convergent perspectives of the future. And today, this journey that the two countries have had separately but together as founding members of the OAU and the AU lead them to be natural partners that are very well placed to play their part for the development of their two nations through their cooperation, but also to the development of the continent.
She said the two nations have huge potential in pharmaceutical sector. She reaffirmed that investors are eyeing to invest in Ethiopia.
You can find a very conducive environment for these relationships to prosper. I would give you an example. Algeria now is one of the most active countries in the area of pharmaceutical industry. And we know that Ethiopia is very much interested in this area. Algeria has very good quality medication and produces very high quality medicines, but also affordable ones. And these opportunities have led and the interest that is dedicated by the Ethiopian government to this sector.
The ambassador highlighted that Ethiopia has good experience in agriculture sector. The two countries are at the same page to secure food security, she added.
Ethiopia has a very important and well-recognized experience in agriculture, for instance. Algeria too, because both countries have taken this strategic decision to achieve or attain food security. Not only food security for ourselves, for our countries, but also to contribute to the food security of the continent. So I think that in terms of cooperation, both countries can explore complementarities.
Algeria is also keen to enhance people-to-people relations with Ethiopia, the ambassador further noted.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a quick recap of the top stories before we go. Deputy Prime Minister Temasghen Truna calls for collaborative action to strengthen veterinary services and ensure food security across Africa. And Algeria expresses keenness to cooperate with Ethiopia in pharmaceuticals and agriculture. Well, dear viewers, with that, we come to the end of today's news. Many thanks for watching us. Bye-bye.